What's up everybody, Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today from Star Wars The Black Series, we are taking a look at the latest gaming greats. This is RC-1207 or SEV from Republic Commando. And as to be expected, of course, this figure just reuses the Hunter body. But now that we've had some time to really let Boss sink in, I really think maybe I was a little harsh on Boss. In my initial review, I really have come around on him, and I honestly have to say I think SEV is actually pretty awesome right out of the gate. But we'll get more into that in a little bit. Let's take a quick look at the package here. We've got the Galaxy Gaming Greats package with the extra logo right here on the window. It's nice and blue. It says SEV down there. We have the mural art on the side. On the back of the box, we have a zoomed in image of the mural art, and we also have a blurb for SEV. He's number 11 in the Gaming Greats line. Barcode on the bottom. Black Series logo on the side. Another Gaming Greats logo up top. Nothing else going on with this guy package-wise. So we're going to go ahead, get this figure open. We'll take a look at the accessories and then SEV himself. First up, we have a modified DC-17 blaster. This has the sniper attachment on it, which, hooray, there's a little bit of new sculpt going on here. This is the first time we've seen the sniper version of the DC-17 in the line, and it looks really nice. Fairly accurate as far as memory serves. It is unpainted, which is to be expected, but the sculpted details are there. It looks really nice. And we also have SEV's backpack, which is, again, just the Hunter backpack, slightly repainted. It is game accurate. I will point that out, and it is appropriately painted as well. And honestly, and I'll talk more about this once I get to the figure, but this version of SEV is really, really accurate to the Clone Wars version that we see in the animated series. So the backpack is also painted to reflect that, and it looks really nice. There's some nice red paint there, a little bit of gray as well. So yeah, those are the two accessories. I will still say though, I am glad that we at least got the sniper rifle variation, because honestly I was fully expecting just to get the regular DC-17, so that is a pleasant surprise. And now let's take a look at SEV. And here he is out of the packaging, SEV from Delta Squad. What a fantastic looking figure here. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, this actually really does look more like the Clone Wars version of SEV. I think Boss does as well to a certain extent, but when you look at the Clone Wars image of SEV and then look at this figure, it is all the same accurate paint details. So yeah, this isn't really going to be accurate to the Republic Commando video game version, and I do understand that this is a Gaming Greats figure, but still, it's accurate to at least a version of SEV, which I think should definitely count for something. But of course, this is mostly just the Hunter body. However, as we all know, the Hunter body is fantastic, highly posable, so I'm more than fine with the reuse. Although, again, of course, the Republic Commandos could be a little bit bulkier. So yeah, let's go ahead and get SEV off the stand, and we'll take a close look at his details. And starting off here, sculpt-wise, SEV has no new details. This is the exact same helmet that we got on Boss. It is just repainted to reflect SEV's red paint scheme. The chest is recolored in a gray plastic. We do get a little bit of blue on the pauldrons, the front and the back. The back of this figure actually has a surprising amount of paint in general. We have the Hunter hole, but otherwise really accurate red paint details, like I said, to the Clone Wars version of the character. And we do get some minor dirt details here, but yeah, otherwise, this is just the Hunter body. It's the exact same sculpt. We just get some slight variation this time around, and I think it does a great job at representing SEV. Now we'll do a quick rundown on the articulation. SEV can look up pretty far and can look down a decent amount as well. We have the 360 head movement, and we do get some nice head tilt here thanks to the double neck peg. As far as the shoulders are concerned, they do move all the way up in a Y pose here, very posable. They can rotate around. We do have butterfly joints in there. On the single elbow, we do get more than 90 degrees, and it does swivel. We have the trigger finger hand here that also rotates and has the vertical hinge along with the opposite hand having rotation and the horizontal hinge for the grip. The figure can crunch forward pretty far for a Black Series figure. I feel like I've been saying that lately in most of my reviews, but the recent figures have had some better forward movement. And going back, we get plenty for sure. We also have side to side and rotation. And moving to the legs, he can kick all the way out and then some. SEV can really do the splits. Excellent kickback. Thigh swivel, which you have to utilize to get him to kick out so far like that. And of course it makes the leg turn to the side, but you also get swivel at the knee. Single jointed knee gets you more than 90 degrees. It does swivel. Unfortunately, the knee pads are still glued to the top of the figure here, which again, at this point, is just such a simple fix. I can't help but say it in every video, but just glue this to this part of the leg, and I think our problems would be solved. And finally, down to the feet. They do go down a little bit, up a decent amount, and have ankle pivot and peg holes as well. So yeah, if you have Boss, if you have Hunter, you really know what you're getting out of this figure. It is very similar to those. The details here are really nice, and I love this Commando body. It's just such a breeze to pose. It passes the 1 foot stand very easily. It's just a nice, well-balanced, well-articulated figure. And you can definitely get some really good poses out of SEV. And moving on to the comparisons, starting out with the Black Series Hunter and the Republic Commando Boss. And all three of them look great together. I like how this is turning out so far. Next up, with some other clones, we have the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper and Captain Rex, followed by Commander Fox and the 332nd clone. Moving on to the Bandai model kits, we have the Shore Trooper and the Shadow Stormtrooper, followed by the SH Figuarts Tank Pilot and the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper. And lastly, with today's bartender, that's the NECA Ripley from Alien. And there you have it. There was my review for SEV. Yes, he is a figure that's almost 100% reuse. The only new bit of sculpt we get is on the gun, but I think it still nails the character, especially for the Clone Wars look, even though I know it's branded Republic Commando and it should look like the game, but at least it looks like a version of the character. So I think it's going to fit right in on the shelf. And posed up here next to Boss, I can already tell that once I get the full team assembled, it is just going to look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, definitely pick SEV up, especially if you already have Boss. I mean, you got to complete the team, right? This one is, of course, a GameStop exclusive. Should be pretty easy to get in the near future. This was a pre-order of mine that shipped. So yeah, there you have it. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. If you'd like to support us directly, we do offer a channel membership for 99 cents a month. We also do have a merch store. There's links for everything down in the description below. Big shout out, as always, to our current channel members. Your continued support is truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone else out there for watching, liking, and subscribing and all that good stuff. I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.